All right, everybody, welcome to a Thursday morning. Here we go. You hear the music. You know what that means. Time for another Home of Economy podcast. Joining us from Home of Economy, Scott Pearson is in the studio, and let's get some volume. How you doing, Mayor?
I'm super. How are you?
I am super duper too. Talk about snowmobiling for a quick second because you're a big sled head. At least you can go to the lake, but you know that trail in front of my house was looking so good for about a week.
It's a sad year. I feel bad for the businesses that are supported by snowmobile tourism, and I think dealers did okay this year. But lousy conditions this year. It's going to be tough to sell.
Yeah.
This spring.
Oh yeah, for sure.
People aren't going to be in the mood, so I feel bad for all that.
Yeah, I know a couple of guys that bought brand new sleds.
Yeah. I'm one.
I know. It's not funny, but well, at least you're not wrecking them, I guess. Huh?
Yeah.
Ice conditions pretty good up there, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're riding on the lake, and people are doing okay fishing. My phone is ringing. Okay.
I couldn't figure out where that noise was coming from.
It's a pleasant ringtone, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's actually my alarm to tell me that the podcast is starting.
Well, at least you know it works.
Well, we'll power down here.
No, I'm just wondering because we're supposed to go up there ice fishing over President's Day weekend, and we go out on a bomber, and I wonder if that's going to happen or not.
Oh yeah, we're going to be making ice now again.
Well, yeah, sure.
And I haven't been there for a bit, but I'm sure there's been no issues other than the one tragic event.
Yeah, and just maybe some slush on the top. But like you said, we'll be making ice again. One thing I wanted to notice, or that I noticed when I was in Home of Economy last time, and I want to get this out of the way right away before I forget, but it's a pain in the butt to do anything with UPS because you got to drive, where? You guys have now got a UPS kiosk at Home of Economy?
Yeah, that's right. You can bring your packages in, and it's a self-service thing. It's simple. And you can ship your UPS packages now from Home of Economy.
That
really
is nice.
Conveniently. It's right up by the front door. You come in, turn right immediately.
Yeah.
And you're there.
I mean, that is nice because I got to, from where I live, it's perfect because I come down Gateway, take a right to Home of Economy. Otherwise, you got to go to the UPS store, and it's a pain in the butt. So that is a good thing. You got some events going on. In fact, I just submitted a photo in one of them. But February Puppy Love. It's post a picture of your pet to be put into a drawing to win a doggy giveaway. All you got to do is go to the Home of Economy Facebook page and submit your picture. I might have to do my other dog so he doesn't get jealous. So I'm going to have to get both of them in there. But what is the calendar contest? I said each month we'll pick a winner from the 2025 month photo. You're taking photos to put on a calendar for next year. Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's a winner every month.
Okay. Yep.
It's kind of fun and getting a lot of good response. Beautiful pictures.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them really nice.
Yeah.
And you guys take good pictures too. I've noticed when you're up in the tundra up there, it's kind of with cell phones and stuff now. It's amazing the pictures they take, but it's always fun to snap some of these pictures where people go, "Wow, that looks cool."
Well, and like the one we're talking about here, I was outside on a gorgeous day, and I just felt so inspired. Had to snap some pictures.
Yeah. And you do, and they look good. Ice fishing, it's going on strong. The big in-season ice fishing sale has looks like it ends tomorrow already.
Oops.
Yeah, is that what? Yeah, February 9th. Today's the 8th. Yeah, Giving Hearts Day. You got some great deals. I mean, 25% off all pop-up ice houses, 25% off all flip-over ice houses, 25% off ice augers, 30% off all ice fishing accessories. Your in-stock clothing, when you look at those striker jackets, I mean, those are the bomb. They are everything for ice fishing that has to do with it. Lures, rods, reels, combos, ice electronics, ice rod lockers. You got the Otter sleds. I mean, everything is at least 50% off, all the way up to 30% off. Now's the time. I mean,
15, not 50.
Oh, 50. Well, 50% off here, it says on the jacket.
Yeah. You said everything is 50 to 30, and it's like, well, you misspoke.
No, I said 15 to 30. I thought, okay. But good deals. I mean, good deals. And the thing is like me, even when I get my summer fishing stuff, I always do it on sale like the season before or right after. And then I just wait a year and use it, but you're still saving a ton of money.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know the season is nowhere near over.
No, no.
So this is really in season, but we're getting a jump on the end of season activity because, you know, I mean, it's a great deal for people, and it hasn't been a great year for.
No. And you know, I mean, let's face it, you do have to start making room
Yeah.
not that far from now for spring and summer fishing.
Yep. That stuff's got to go out before the season starts. So,
And you know, folks, when we talk about some of this stuff, and I consider it to be ice fishing equipment or gear, these otter sleds, I've got the big one,
Yeah.
with the hitch on it, the tow bar hitch, and I use it on my four-wheeler. I use it for cutting wood. I use it for doing yard work in the winter and all that kind of stuff. You don't have to use everything for ice fishing, even though it says so. And the same with these striker jackets and the bibs. To have this stuff doesn't mean you got to go ice fishing with it.
Well,
They're
right,
good
right,
winter
no.
equipment, good
right,
stuff
exactly,
to have.
Yeah, nice, warm, and somewhat waterproof, and there's flotation in a lot of it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of an ice fishing feature, but also for any kind of.
Sure. I actually picked up one of the ones, the nice ice fishing parkas here when we had that cold weather a couple weeks back where it was so darn cold. And it's the flotation one, and it's really nice. Haven't worn it because when I got it, then all of a sudden we're in the 40s,
Yeah.
and then I just haven't brought it out yet.
Yeah, it's been t-shirt and shorts.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he wore shorts the other day. Yeah.
You're one of those, are you?
Yeah, he's one of those.
My
It's
legs
just-
are so pretty, I don't dare wear shorts or I get people following me around.
my legs are so white right now, they're blue.
That's what I call pretty.
Yep, they're almost the color of your sweater.
If the snow was clean, it'd be no big deal.
Yeah.
But
It's like we've seen Scott.
blend in,
Yeah, he's camouflage. There you go. Okay, so 30% off all ice lures, 30% off all rods, reel combos, the 15% off all ice electronics, 30% off all ice rod lockers, the sleds, the pop-up ice houses, flip over ice houses, ice augers, all 25% off. Ice fishing accessories, a huge ice fishing sale, folks, but it ends like real soon. So go check that out. If there's something you need for ice fishing, I mean, it's Thursday today. I know a lot of people are taking off probably tomorrow to go hit the lakes, and stop into Home of Economy, man. They got a great sale. There's some stuff maybe you need that you were hoping to get for Christmas that you didn't get. Now's the time to stop in. Bob's Bargain Sale ends at the end of February. There's only 29 days this month, right? Yeah, it's a leap year. Yeah, it is. 29. I should know that. My birthday's on the 27th, by the way, if you want to get me something.
Oh.
Okay.
I got you some fishing lures.
Hey, there we go. This is something that I think everybody should have, the toe warmers. You just put them in your boots, right?
Oh,
the
yeah,
Gapper
yeah.
toe warmers for $1. Holy smokes. That's a good deal. Oh, Gaber.
Grabber.
Oh, well, okay. Gapper, Grabber. Toe warmer. We'll call it a toe warmer. How's that? I got the Gamer. Okay, well, you've got the Gapper and the Gamer, both.
They're supposed to be Gapper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's what I was. Oh, you're confusing me, and I thought I was confused already. Okay, so you've got the foot warmers, the toe warmers, and the hand warmers. All of those. Now, what are Ray Long semi-trucks? Down in the February Bob's Bargains. Fourth one down.
Yeah. that's,
$15 off select.
New Ray. It's toys.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was going to say, wow, I might have to get into the truck driving business.
Yeah.
You got the dog beds. That's the thing I like about Home of Economy. You guys, I don't know if every one of you are pet owners or not, but you sure seem to cater to pet owners. Whether you have got chickens as pets, ducks, horses, geese, dogs, cats, it doesn't matter. You've got, right now, you've got the $5 off the Aspen Pet 27 by 36 inch assorted print dog beds. You've got the kneecap dog treats. The Country Butcher ones are $1 off, which my dog, all of these are the ones my dogs really like. The $7 off the Country Butcher 3-pack beef knuckle dog treat. They absolutely, you want to keep your dogs busy for a couple hours? Get them one of those each, and they will just go to town on them. You also got the 40-gallon black heavy-duty totes that are $5 off. The 27-gallon totes are $3 off, and the 17-gallon totes are $2 off. These totes are the way to go. Everybody used to put stuff in cardboard boxes and garbage bags and things like that. These totes, they're stackable, they're strong. I actually keep a whole tote of T-shirts in the back of my pickup, in the pickup box, all winter long. And I mean, I've got a tonneau cover, but things don't stay that clean. Those totes keep them perfectly clean, no mice, no nothing. Don't have to worry about anything with these totes.
Yeah, and these are durable. They don't shatter in the cold.
Yeah.
We have both clear and black, except in the 40-gallon size.
Okay.
So, super good deal on them.
That is a great deal on it. I mean, $5 off. When we're looking at the Sweetheart, the Frosty Finds, the Sweetheart buys. I keep forgetting to do that. This is another thing I really want to get. I see everybody with backpacks now. I want one because when I ride my motorcycle, I think it'd be great to have a backpack. You see more and more people using backpacks now instead of like a briefcase or a duffel bag, but you've got duffel bags on sale too. But these Carhartt ones, if it's a Carhartt and if it's a duffel bag or a backpack, they're going to last you for sure, probably your lifetime, and you'd probably be able to hand it down to your kids.
Right. Carhartt is quality.
It is quality. Men's canvas work pants from Noble Outfitters. That's a brand I haven't heard a lot about. Talk about those guys.
Well, it's somewhat, what's the word? You can't get it everywhere.
Right, okay.
Home Economy and some of our friends have it, but it's pretty much private in this area to us.
Okay.
Top-notch stuff.
Yeah.
That was the goal here, is to develop a product line that was better than what was out there, and the price is right too.
Sure, yeah. $35. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I do a lot of high school hockey games, and you can always tell what the trends are with the high school gals because they all dress alike when they're at these hockey games.
Okay.
But one thing I have noticed are the slippers you've got, the mucklucks. They are. Everybody's wearing them now.
Really?
And when I see these girls, it's like, well, what do you do? Because all the parking lots now, they're not snow or ice. They're all underwater. And it's like, okay, your mom, dad going to let you go up there in slippers and this stuff. But that is like the huge thing. I don't know, maybe have you noticed more people coming in to buy them? Because if you look at these high school kids, almost all the girls are wearing slippers that look just like these mucklucks. And they are very, very comfortable.
Yeah. Well, we're selling really well. That's why they're... This isn't this kind of thing here. This is not a clearance item. This is this is a super popular item. So we we're putting it on sale to offer better pricing, and but yeah, they've been super.
So what is the difference? Because I'm looking at the Harvest Right freeze dryer. What is the thing? Because you're seeing more and more people are getting these freeze dryers. Or what's the difference between like that and a dehydrator or? I mean, yeah, it's freezing, drying it, or is it kind of like back in the day when we all had clotheslines and you'd put your clothes out in the middle of winter when it's 40 below out and you freeze dry them. Is it kind of the same deal, or?
Yeah, well, the food is frozen, so freezing is preserves things.
Sure.
And we've got like strawberries. You freeze dry a strawberry, drop it in cold water, and you get a strawberry back.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You put that in just a regular dehydrator, and you've got decomposition and things like that at room temperature kind of stuff. Freeze drying preserves and then further preserves it by removing moisture. So it's it's kind of the ultimate way of preserving food.
Right. And I see if you buy one of these freeze dryers right now, one of these Harvest Rights, you get a $200 Home Economy gift card.
Yeah, on the spot. Not something you're waiting for.
Holy smokes. We got somebody that actually just asked us a question. Says, I need more of those totes. Great deal. When was the last time you rode your scooter, John Roberts? Okay, it's been 2 years. I'm sorry. Oh, darn it. I didn't get it out last year, and I took it out once.
If you had a backpack, you probably would have.
Well, see, that's it. My birthday again, end of the month. Backpack would be good. There you go.
Well, but a guy, you carry some stuff with you. You don't want to leave it outside. You don't want to leave it locked in the trunk or whatever on the bike. I wear a backpack a lot on a motorcycle.
And a lot of people do, and a lot of people just wear backpacks now. I mean, you see them walking around here in the mall all the time, and it makes so much sense.
Yeah, well, if you're traveling, backpack is the way to go. And the one is it's a carries a computer in there. It's got a laptop pocket and
Yep,
such.
yep. And when I went to Europe last year with all the train stations, airports, things like that, and I see all these people traveling with backpacks, and I was the whole time I'm dragging this luggage everywhere around. I'm like, why don't I have a backpack? It would have made my life so much easier to have a backpack.
Hands free.
Yes, absolutely. You got 20% off cat hoodies, $5 off knit caps, sock bundles. I keep forgetting to change that thing. All kinds of great sales. Reusable sticker pads. Those are cool for kids. Like that kind of stuff. I go to the back page of the Sweetheart Buys ad. These buddy heaters. You've also got the top tank heater, the ones like the sunflower heater. But these buddy heaters, they're really, really getting popular, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Well, they have been for a long time. But this model has a cooker on it, so. it's,
I didn't even see that.
yeah. So Ice House is a natural, but spring and fall in a boat.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, yeah. Also, I'm into knives. Well, I'm not into knives. I have a lot of them, I should say. But these Rapala fillet knives, they've got the soft grip. They're absolutely great knives. I bought one from Home of Economy last year. I love it. But you also got the Gerber knives, the Paragrame and the titanium nitride knives. They're got like the hollowed out handles where the holes are in them, but all very good stuff.
Yeah. Well, Gerber, obviously. Again, we don't like to sell
Junk.
garbage.
Yeah.
The skeletonized frame is lightweight, and titanium nitride is a very hard coating.
Yeah.
So rust-proof
Right.
coating and such.
A pizzazz. Do you have a pizzazz? Probably not. Do you? Because I can see you're probably got like a wood-fired pizza grill or something. Knowing
Yeah,
you, Scott.
I do. And of course, I cook my pizza on the Traeger.
Right.
It's convenient or whatever. And I don't live in a giant place with storage. for
Sure.
A lot of appliances, but I've had pizza from that thing. and
Yeah.
it's great. And
I tell you what, for say if you're a bachelor or something, these things they're great. They're awesome. They're easy to clean. You get your pizza done quick, and they're a great deal. Folks, if you've never seen the Presto Pizzazz Plus, I don't have the Plus. This is like the top of the line one. Go check it out. They're on sale for $85.97. That's a great deal. If you know what the Pizzazz is, you know what I'm talking about. Go check it out. You got a bunch of more stuff for pets, too. We've got True Adult Maintenance Dog Food. We've got Nutrina True. You've also got the Uncle Charlie's Red Velvet Chow. Oh, wait. The snacks, that's not for dogs, though, right? The Uncle Charlie's Red Velvet Chow. That's like candy, isn't it? Yeah, that's not for dogs.
Okay, well, either way, I haven't eaten it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're such a health nut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about these sugars and fats and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes it's not going to kill a guy to have a few sugary snacks. But are you a coffee drinker?
No, I'm not. But,
Okay.
The Bully Brew, local company, and it's been doing great for us. And hopefully they're happy with.
Well, I know a
with
lot
what
of
we're
people
doing
that
for
drink it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of people are drinking Bully Brew coffee now. Simple Green. Everybody's heard of Simple Green. It's a great all-purpose concentrate cleaner, and you get the big jar, the big bottle, 67 ounce for just $7.97. Now, all of these are on the Sweetheart Buys or the Sweetheart Buys flyer going on. It starts the 10th, so that's the day after tomorrow, and that will go all the way to February 23rd. All right, so check those out. What do we got here now? Let's see here. Okay, we went through all of those.
We've got the Frosty Finds.
Let's look at the Frosty Finds. This is something that I live in a log house, and it's the cold days of winter when you find the gaps.
Yeah.
And there's stuff I could use that would hide them and cover them up, and you wouldn't even see it. That yellow foam sealant, that's some really good stuff. And I mean, I've used it even like in my garage and shops and hunting shacks. just to fill little teeny little gaps, even to keep the mice out.
I was going to say it's it's a good mice don't come through it,
Right.
But
And they won't shoot through it either for some reason.
yeah, don't know why, but I've never seen. Once I've plugged a gap with that stuff, I've never seen a mouse come through.
Yeah,
Never had them chew through. So.
Right. And I've done that with like down in my basement, my utility room where everything goes out of the house. You try to fill those gaps like for your vents, your furnace vents and things like that. And they work great. One thing that has changed so much with technology, you've got the triangle work light and you've also got the 35 lumen LED light, the little pucks.
Yeah.
And I think the pucks usually have a sticker on them.
That's not my phone.
Yeah, I can see them.
I shut the thing off. Power off. Power off. Oh, okay. And I didn't enter my PIN.
Oh, we just got
These
another
things.
text from Kaylee Elizabeth. Thank you to Home of Economy for for contributing to donation to the Luke Schaefer's benefit. Much appreciated. Luke's a friend of mine. He's actually my next door neighbor's brother-in-law. They work together, Schaefer Construction, but yeah, that's going to be a great event. I'm actually going to MC that. That's coming up on the 15th. So again, thanks to Home of Economy. Getting back to these light pucks and the triangle work light, I've got the pucks actually in one of my closets. It's a dark closet, little one, and I keep like the boots that hopefully I won't have to bring out tonight or tomorrow. The kind of stuff I don't wear every single day.
Yeah.
But you can't see in there. And especially up at the top when I'm looking for my hats and different gloves and stuff. These lights are so nice. I mean, you just push a button and everything's lit up. And they're on sale.
I've got one right above my chest freezer. Yeah, on sale. So you get a better deal than normal.
Right.
And, they're really good lights. They're bright.
When I was talking about my neighbor, he's a construction guy, and I'm seeing the Milwaukee rolling pack out toolbox. He's got like 5 of them, and they just stack so nice. And he lives and dies by those things. It's funny because he's got all the Milwaukee pack out rolling toolboxes, but he puts all of his DeWalt stuff in them.
Do they fit?
Well, he carries a lot of stuff, a lot of tools in him.
These Milwaukee, if you're an organized person, they're great.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of them. I don't have a big stack like that, and I should be more organized. But no, they're it's quality stuff again, and very convenient. And when you stack it up, it's easy to transport.
Sure, very easy. Yeah. I'm looking at the high torque impact wrench kit with the friction ring from Milwaukee, $499. People think that's a lot of money. These high torque impact wrenches are crazy. And a lot of people are thinking, well, I really don't have any use for that. But believe me, you do. You see them in the racetrack, in the pits.
Yep.
Everybody's got them.
Yeah.
I mean, they all do.
It's really replaced the air tools.
Yeah.
You think a little battery thing isn't going to do that, but
Oh, yeah, they will.
technology has come along.
It'll spin you around before the nut comes loose. Believe me, they've got that much power. And then talking about DeWalt, boy, I've got so many great birthday ideas here. Are you listening? I like the 168-piece mechanics tool set. $179 for DeWalt for 168-piece. That is a great deal. I mean, you've got the wrenches, you've got all the sockets, you've got everything in there. Or the 20-volt brushless 3-speed hammer drill. Another great tool.
Yep.
Those one of those things where people are like, I don't need a hammer drill for anything until you do.
Yep.
And they're so nice to have because it doesn't have to be on hammer all the time.
Right.
That's the thing.
It's not like you're just buying specifically a hammer drill like you used to have to.
Sure. Now you can use this as a regular drill, or you can drill into the concrete and stuff like that. You got the fuel pump kits. It's a great deal on that. The 12-volt, 15-gallon per minute, quarter horsepower from Phil Wright for $444.99. The reinforced tarp. This isn't the blue thin where you can see through it after a while. This is the real deal. The 12 by 20, 12-ounce reinforced tarp, $185, $184.99. I bought one of those to put over my cover on my boat, and that thing is sealed up tight like you wouldn't believe, and nothing gets through that. That's the real deal there.
Yeah.
Those are nice tarps.
Yeah. Real canvas.
the real stuff. You got the toolboxes, job box for aluminum, the full size aluminum truck box. You see them right behind the cab. You'll see them in the back of the pickup in the box. $779.99, and the full brim hard hats from Tech. That's 3M company. I had to wear hard hats for years, but I never had the full brim one. We always had the one just in the front. But everybody's starting to wear these full brim ones now because you'd see guys wearing them backwards. You know, a lot of the regular hard hats, which it's like wearing a baseball hat backwards. It makes no sense to me because then you'll see guys doing this.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if you wear your hat the right way. One thing Home of Economy is really known for is boots. I mean, you go back there, well, you've got the old bronze boot sign and the whole bit, but right now you've got the composite toe Western boots, twisted boots, Twisted X boots. You've also got the toe Western ones, the more pointy toe. And you've also got a big sale on Georgia boots. All kinds of great boots to be found. In fact, that's where I always went for my construction boots was Home of Economy. But if you're looking for new boots, it's the place to go.
Yep. All quality product.
Well, we're running down now. Carhartt is one of the last things we haven't talked about. Again, the duffel bag and the Black Classic duffel bag, they're there. We also got the Flex Relax jeans. You've also got the Sherpa lined vest. The vests are getting very popular. In fact, I'm sporting a vest today too, but they're getting more and more popular all the time, aren't they? This was a Christmas present.
Ever since Back to the Future, you know.
Oh, yeah. That's something. Back to the Future.
Hey, sailor.
Yeah, hey, sailor. Always something fun going on at Home of Economy. There's definitely always a sale. And and I can't stress this enough because I talk about it all the time. I will walk into Home of Economy with something in mind, something I have to go buy. And it's like, you know, like my dog is like, oh, there's a squirrel. You know, all of a sudden, oh, I didn't know that was here before. And it never fails. I always find something like that. And I always walk out of there with more than I intended on walking out with. And it's that tells you something about your stores.
Well, thank you. You know, it tells me something about you. But, you know, and you know, and of course, you're not buying frivolous
No.
things.
No.
You're buying things you needed.
Yes. I'm always in there on a mission.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be for my dogs, my lawnmowers, my fishing, I don't know, hunting, whatever, and my food. I love your stuff for grilling and smoking and making my jerky and all that kind of
You got to
stuff.
stop by the jerky wagon too.
Oh yeah. In fact, I need more stuff. Actually, I'm running out of a lot of my stuff. I made another couple pounds this last weekend. Yeah. So, Valentine's Day coming up. You got big plans?
Well, I have some plans.
They're secret?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Somebody might be watching this.
No. Just a nice evening in Winnipeg.
Oh, yeah. When is it? It's on Wednesday. So are you taking off then this weekend, or?
I'll take off Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Just make it a day trip.
I got to work.
Yeah. All right. Do you have plans for Valentine's Day? No, I don't think I do either. But okay. And again, I want to thank you before we get out of here for donating to Luke Schaefer's benefit. He's a great guy, 5 kids. He's got a long road ahead of him, and I've been told this by a lot of people that have never been to this area that come up here and they can't believe, you know, they hear the North Dakota nice and they hear the Minnesota nice, but they also say, I can't believe how giving people are around here. And I think it's just kind of the way we're wired maybe, but Home of Economy, you guys are always stepping up to help out in the public.
Well, you know, we're part of the public, really.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I don't really want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day, but I guess I will.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day to you.
And
hope you find something fun to do.
Yeah, I hope so too. And you have fun up north. Is it a pretty easy? You go across the border enough? Is it been a pain in the butt to get across the border, or is it pretty easy now?
No, it's really easy.
Okay.
Passport card or passport. You know, the border crossing people are generally nice to you.
Yeah. As long as you're nice to them.
Right. Yeah, you get back, you know, the attitude you give.
Right. And you don't look like a drug smuggler or a human trafficker.
No, and it's kind of, you know, they're doing, you know, on both sides, right?
Yeah.
They're doing an important job that has to be done. And I figure it's, you know, my job is to make their job, you know, pleasant today.
Right.
Because,
Right.
an awful lot of people go through and try to pick a fight.
Oh, I know.
Why
And-
would you do that?
Yeah, right. Just because you're having a bad day, don't make them have a bad day too. I just saw they got a bunch more illegals trying to get across up by Nitchy. The Romanians, though, which was surprising to
There was
me.
a big drug bust out there too.
Oh, well, really?
Yeah, at one of the smaller ports.
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Again, you know what? If you're crossing the border, folks, don't give them a hard time. They're just doing their job. They're trying to keep us safe. All right. Scott, thank you for coming in again.
That's always a pleasure.
And I guess we'll probably hook up again in another month or so.
See you in a month.
All right. There you go. It's a done deal. Talking about my favorite store, Home of Economy. Check them out for whatever you need. There's your Home of Economy podcast.